See if anybody shows up. I guess I should send the link there and see if she wants to show up. Okay. One watching, that would be me. Pardon me. Damn, that coffee maker's loud. Okay, now I can just sit back and wait. See if anybody shows up. Says I only have 3 people watching, a woman. Well, I invited Bernie if she wants to come show up. I guess we'll wait and see. And bargain. Crap. Okay, there you go.
What's up, bro?
Hey, brother.
What are you, live?
I am now.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, I've been alive for 5 minutes, but
Cool. Make this screen different.
chill, man. I was getting to it.
It shows my leathery face too much. Looks like a catcher's mitt. Hi, Tar. Hi, Joy Boy. How
Hey,
you?
Joy Boy.
What's happening, brother?
Not much, man. I was thinking about going live earlier, and then there's like, didn't you say you're going live? I'm like, yeah, maybe I should. It's been a long time.
Yeah. So send whoever else an invite.
I sent one to my daughter. I sent one to Kathy, one to Samantha.
Right on.
Nobody else I know on Facebook is on there.
So it looks like more than likely the packaging for the voodoo stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna laugh your ass off. It's gonna be outsourced. Guess where to?
Noise.
Canada.
Oh, fuck.
The packaging and everything. They're looking into it right now, and I'm gonna do like 40 prototypes of these. Not prototypes, but this is the prototype. But I'm gonna do 40 of these for testers, and a couple other things too that we got. We're doing the marionettes, but the Spanish ones. You know what I mean? You ever seen those? Like the dude with the sombrero and the beer?
Yeah.
Except for it's gonna be the voodoo man with the beer.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's looking like it's going to get more and more legit, and I might have to devote some more time to it. So and that's what I'm working for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
big things.
Well, they are what they are. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. It's just a matter of if it happens. You got to put your nose to the grindstone, man.
Hell yeah.
And get lucky. I will say that much. Just get lucky.
Yeah, no doubt. Fuck, it was nice here again today. Actually shocked.
Dude, it's been hot today. I was editing most of the day. I got that hour-long video that I edited down till when I was up editing till 4 a.m. Those 3 videos. I pinged on this one and got it down to about 35, 40 minutes. Now I got it down to the 27 minutes as low as I can get it. So now I'm just adding in like my titles, and I've already added in some music and stuff and my little sound bites. And then I got to do my green screen stuff. And after that, do one final viewing, edit, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And upload it and put it up.
Cool.
So it's a lot of work, dude.
No doubt.
But it's worth it. It's fun.
Yeah, it'll be a blast.
Yep. Let me see here. I gotta go and smash the. What are you under here on your live?
I'm on my Wolfblade one.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's get it sharing you. Yeah, it's not. There we go. Oh, Twisted Art Lady's live too.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Copy. Pink.
I sent one to Jen. I wanted to make sure she has time to get her hair all done up nice and pretty, and so that she doesn't go on cam. That's her way of going live. I was gonna send him a cheddar one, but I don't think he'll come up. So it's been a while since I've seen my brother there.
Have you heard anything from Mark?
I talked to him a few days
Is
ago.
he working, or
Yeah,
have you texted him?
he's working every day pretty much except for one. He has one day off, and he's working from, I think he said 5 till 1 in the morning. So
Oh wow.
yeah,
What about Lisa? She's just with the kids, busy.
yeah, working and then busy with the kids. I guess she gets home to eat or whatever, and then he buggers off to work. So yeah,
There we go. On here. One more second. I'm sharing you out here. Post. There we go.
there's so many fucking buttons I gotta fucking click around on. I gotta fix this fucking computer up. It's pissing me off.
Oh, there's 4 people watching.
I gotta fix this fucking computer up. It's pissing me off. Oh,
3
what the
thumbs
hell?
up, 4 thumbs up now. Boogity.
There's 4 people watching.
Oh wow, hold
I
on.
gotta fix this fucking computer up. Oh shit, that's you.
That was me. Totally me.
Fucking guy.
Yep. It's totally me.
That fucked me up because I have. Wait, that fucker's muted. Thanks, Joy Boy. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I took my little walk earlier, and I'll be doing another one later.
You took your walker earlier?
Walk earlier.
Oh, okay.
I need to get a fucking wheelchair so I can boogie around town.
Go hover out, bro. Double up on the batteries. Across the
Fuck yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. Look at who are they? Fire and Gasoline, dude. I don't know if you know who those guys are,
No.
but it's a YouTube channel. And they actually they took a hover out and put a gas engine on it.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. I mean, nothing like, on like Farm Truck and Asian did with their that hover around with the freaking quad motor in it, like a Banshee motor or something in it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it was doing like something like 70 in the quarter mile.
Holy fuck.
And that's scary for a freaking little handicapped chair.
My buddy, a few years back, he fucking bought himself a motor and he threw it on his bike. And I'm like, well, how fast does it go? Because I outweighed him by about 60 pounds at the time, I guess. He's like, oh, I get up there about 65 so kilometers an hour. I'm like, well, okay, well, we'll just cut that back because fuck, I weigh more, so it'll go slower. Man, that thing fucking moved.
You'd be surprised, weight does make a difference, yes. But with these smaller bikes, depending on the power band, you'd be surprised, dude. I mean, like you can watch that video of the Boulder, the little 4-wheelers that we just did with Luch and I riding them. I got literally, I kid you not, dude. I got probably a good 80 pounds on them. 80 to 100, and I'm not joking. And he doesn't pull away from me. I mean, he does slightly, stay ahead of me and just slightly pull ahead, but he doesn't pull away from me like I'm sitting still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a little 107 cc engine.
Yeah.
So it's all about the gearing, Yeah. And if you got just enough to get you going, and once you get going, then momentum does everything for you.
Yeah, because
fucking fat ass like me.
When they got the new electric bikes, but before that, you just strap them. People would strap the motor to the fucking bike and get the chain and everything set up. Yeah, like fucking. It's so stupid because here they're supposed to be in that gray area where you don't need a license and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. So one night my buddy comes here. He's like, "Hey man, take the bike for a scoot." It was the first time he ever fucking came here with it. Like, okay. So I tore ass down the back lane, which is shit here. So I'm scared as fuck. But as soon as I got to the front, I opened it wide open. Next thing I know, cops are going the opposite direction. Lights come on, they fucking follow me down. They're gonna fucking take the bike and arrest me and shit. I'm like, I wasn't fucking breaking the speed limit. So what's the problem? He goes, these things, they're like, these things are illegal here. And I'm like, no, man, I checked the rules. It doesn't go over, hit a certain fucking amount of kilometers. Yeah, a certain amount of cc's. It's not illegal. So fucking, but of course, I'm the one that gets fucking pulled over.
Yeah. Well, if it's got pedals on it, it's considered a motorized bicycle. If it doesn't have pedals on it, it's considered a scooter. So there's one of the gray areas that makes the difference right there. 1. 2, it's not supposed to exceed a certain amount of miles per hour, but they can't really prove that unless they get there and say, okay, we're going to pace you and watch you bang that throttle. There's no way possible they can do that. By themselves, you know what I mean? And then the other one is it has to be 49 cc's or below out here in California. So those 3 things, if it has it, they can't. Electric bikes, dude, those things go whipping by people. 45, some of them 45, 50 miles an hour, dude. They're illegal. They're not supposed to be going that fast. They're only supposed to be doing like 30, 35 tops,
Yeah.
But they don't even look at them. They crick going by an electric bicycle split in traffic. I ain't gonna catch up to that silent thing.
Yeah. So how's it going, Bernie?
Hi, Bernie.
Good. Hello. I just got back from softball.
Oh, fun stuff. Well, yeah, tonight's Jay's last night for work, right? For
No, he works Thursday. He works Thursday nights too.
So I said, oh no, tonight's only Wednesday. Fuck.
Yeah, get with
I keep
the
thinking
program.
today's fucking Thursday.
Duh.
Shut the fuck up.
I do have to say though, bro, I can't be on very long tonight. I got to work tomorrow, and I got to finish. I got to do this final edit on this video, so I can at least upload it and get it ready to play tomorrow. Yeah. And I got to do my paperwork for work and invoice. So.
Oh shit.
That's all good. That's an hour of time, dude. Right there, the invoicing and paperwork.
I won't be on long either, but that's just because I'm tired.
That's because you're old.
I'm tired, but I just ain't got the time to be tired. Not just yet. I took my nap earlier, so I'm okay.
What's a nap?
Let me see here. Hold on a second.
Those are the things I take when I really don't want. I'm really not meaning to take.
Here in Southern California, we like to call those siestas, and they consist of anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours of nice sleep. Then you wake up and go about your day. At the hottest point in the day is usually the best time to take your nap if you're able to. So then you don't have to deal with too much of the heat. You wake up refreshed, ready to go. Bing! Bing!
That's like Doritopedia right there.
The more you know, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the more you know.
Also, that sounds blissful.
Doritopedia.
Well, it doesn't help that I get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to work. 2:30.
Oh, that's gross.
No, it's actually wonderful. I don't have to deal with nobody on the road in the morning. I don't have to deal with any BS. I just set the cruise control and go to work.
Yeah, I mean that definitely, like Jay here, my spouse, he works nights, and it on his way to work, there's like no traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And half to 3/4 of the way through the day, I don't really have to deal with much of anything until like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then it's just, I deal with them for maybe an hour and a half. And my day's over by, let's say 10:30, 11 o'clock. Maybe, all the way up to 1 at times, but that really isn't very often.
That's such a unique shift though, like 2 a.m. to like 10 a.m. or whatever.
Well, what it consists of is I go to a lot of different sites and I set up everything for the union electricians for their day. So they don't have to mess around with anything there. I go to all the bins, set up all their stuff where they're ready to go for that day or the next couple days. And by the time I'm usually gone, they're usually getting there and they start their day. And then the other ones that it goes over into the time that they're already there, they're working on the stuff that they've already been tasked to do the day before. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, so I don't really have to deal with people. There is sometimes I have to deal with them, but most of the time it's just me, my set of keys, and my tasks. What I got to do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, not me. I do live really close to work. It's like a 5-minute walk or a 1-minute drive. So that's a bonus. But I work in a drop-in center in one of the most struggling neighborhoods in the city. So it's a women's center. So it's like super active, like because there's like an epidemic of, drugs and stuff like that.
My mother used to run a battered women's shelter. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, see? And we also allow men in certain hours, so that is hectic too. It's crazy. Things that people would go on, all over because they've seen an incident. I deal with that like 5 times a day.
Yeah, my mom was pretty good at running off the idiots. That's all I got to say to that one. Police station was pretty much right across the street. They didn't want to mess with my mom.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was fun. It was after they retired. They'd moved up to the mountains. They ran one up there. My mom ran one up there, and she just started doing volunteer work there, dude. And then she ended up running the place because they just liked how well she did it.
I started off volunteering through here too, actually.
Yeah, and nobody gave her any crap, dude. That was the amazing thing. And when they started to, she'd just be like, "You see this phone? It's a matter of seconds." And my husband lives over there, and he's kind of losing it now, and he has guns. Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do to create boundaries. So.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. My mom was respected a lot, and she didn't need to, she was very clear about things, and there was no beating around the bush or any give. The rules were the rules, and that was it. And the rules were there for a certain reason, especially when it came to some of these women, because they're allowing it. You know what I mean? And then if you enable them to allow it, then it's just another place for it to happen.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, we're like a safe space, right? But to keep a safe space, there's boundaries and rules, and like some things get out of hand, but it's not because like the people themselves don't respect us. It's just like sometimes you're dealing with mental illness, and sometimes you're dealing with like active like high people, like on serious drugs. But in the general regular use of the center, people know the rules. I came in and enforced the rules. There's no favoritism. I'm kind of the muscle, so I understand that all actually.
Yeah, this was literally up until about a month before she passed, around 9/11. So that's how long ago it was. You know what I mean? And it's still, there was drugs, but nothing like nowadays. You know what I mean? Just different kinds of drugs. It was
different kinds, but
and different times as well. Not as still gnarly, but it wasn't the hood. It was a mountain community. So
yeah, I'm in the hood.
Yeah. Well, me and my brother, we grew up in the hood. So, that's that. I think that's why it was so easy for her just to deal with it. She just there wasn't too much that fazed my mom.
Experience is everything, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That makes a lot of like, people are able to do what they do. And a lot of it's based off experience. Like you can go to school and spend $1 million on school, but you also need experience.
Yeah, her job was us, and trust me, she got us and my stepsisters and stepbrothers, and trust me, it wasn't easy. But she when they retired, my mom couldn't hang being at home all day with my dad, so she went and did volunteer work. She was like, "Oh, I'm out of here." So, yeah.
That's what Dar says about me all the time.
Dude, my dad, after he had a stroke, dude, he was like a little kid a lot of times. There was one time we was picking up a Cadillac, and it was one of the old school, the big Cadillac with the slanted back, the front wheel drive V8, you know, the big one, the diesel, that big old sucker. Well, my dad had one of those, and he gave it to me, and I ended up selling it to my buddy's dad because he wanted one, and he wanted to convert it to a gas and put a big ass motor in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And keep it front wheel drive. But here in California, if you had a diesel, you didn't have to smog it. So that's the way to get around anything that's not a classic vehicle, building the crap out of it. You know what I mean? So we went up to get it, and we're putting it up on the trailer. And me and my buddy's dad are pushing it. And my mom told him before we went out there, she said, don't be helping him push. I don't need you, you know, passing out and having problems in the yard there. She says, we don't want the ambulance coming to get you, you know? So my dad's like, okay, no problem. So here we are pushing the car up the trailer, dude, up the ramps, and it gets to a harder point. So I have to dig in. I look over, my dad's right next to me, pushing. And my buddy's dad's over on there by the wheel, and he's pushing as well. And he looks at me, and he looks at my dad, and he goes like this. And I go, Dad, if Mom catches you doing that, not only are we busted, but you're really busted too. And then he goes, don't worry about your mom. And he looks at my buddy's dad, and he goes, I can handle her like that, like tough shit, with cigarette hanging out of his mouth, all non-filter. I got her. And he starts to push, dude, and I go, Mom, he takes his hands off the car like a little kid, bro. He still got the cigarette with a big old ash just dangling from there.
That's what you do. You quickly talk shit, and then you look around because you might get a smack.
Yeah, so he looked at my buddy's dad and said, don't worry about it. Yeah, right, dude.
Yeah, when I'm not looking, that's when I usually get it.
Yeah. Oh, you can get it right now, right, Dar?
Fuck, she's watching too. Shut the fuck up, bro. That ain't right.
What you mean it's not right?
Because you know she'll fucking whoop. You know she'll whoop me for you, fucking guy.
But of course, you know why? You know what's going to happen then? In that case, you better find Jesus.
Too little, too late for that shit.
It's never too late, bro. It's never too late, man. Don't ever think that.
I've gotten to the point in my life where I go where I go.
Yeah, well, that's when you should really start thinking about where you go. You know, the whole time in all actuality, but, you know.
Yeah.
Mortality is a thing, my brother. Mortality is a thing. Anyways.
I'll just wait for the aliens to come grab me.
Oh, okay. You and your cocoon bullshit.
They don't want you.
Sure they do.
You're just going to butt probe them and send it back.
They want an interesting specimen.
They're going to mistake him for the Tiger King.
Fuck you.
Bring him up, butt probe him, and say, oops, wrong guy, and send him back.
I was swearing at Dorito.
That's right. You shouldn't swear at Dorito.
Listen to how scared he sounded.
That's for what?
Jesus.
Darcy Baxby, that's for Jesus.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's for Dorito.
You don't bring me bad mojo.
Yep.
We've discussed this many times. So that's
And that's
me.
Yep. One more coming, bro.
I'm figuring on it.
But
Definitely comes in threes.
Definitely comes in threes, Bernie said. And he said before that, there's another one coming.
Look at he's flinching. Just look at his hand.
Because I don't know where the fuck she's going with it. That's the thing that sucks.
and
I do. He's like cupping himself now.
that's the birdie.
You have a nurple.
Oh! Fuck! You pinched my fat, you dirty bastard.
That.
Careful what she calls you. She has a video of you. I mean, careful what you call her. She has a video of you.
I think the best video on earth is the one where he turns around and says, "Can I have a shake?"
I can have a shake?
No, it was, "Can I have a shake?" It wasn't "I can," it was "Can I?"
Yeah, you know, I never think about it because fucking we got a couple gas stations here where at one you can get yogurt, but my favorite one is you can go out and buy milkshakes and they're like fucking half the price of what they cost.
That's Circle K, I think.
Yeah, the one in Transcona is the one
We got
that
Circle
has,
K's here.
the one in Transcona is the one that has the milkshakes.
Do their milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard?
I couldn't tell
My
you, man.
milkshake's better than yours.
Well, it brings him.
That's a fucked up thing to say.
Oh man, you got to keep dropping me into these ones, bro. I'm loving it.
I don't know why you had to bring up the fucking milkshake.
I'm actually not a huge fan of milkshakes. I just always feel sick after one.
They got to be real good ones if I'm gonna have one.
Well, there's a place over here. Well, I'll tell you there, Wolf, on Watt and like Jameson, somewhere around there. Cool Delights. They make their milkshakes from like any hard ice cream they have, I think. So
Is that by the place that sells bongs and shit?
I would say it's closer to you, but you know, generally it's probably a block closer than Hemp Haven. Yeah.
For the most part, my wife, she just makes a lot of smoothies. She'll make a shake on occasion. She makes bomb shakes, but she makes smoothies for the most part. And then if we go out for something as a family, we'll usually just go get frozen yogurt and get that. Deck it out. It's so funny how fattening, how just as much, if not more fattening frozen yogurt could be when you throw all the toppings on top of the yogurt.
Yeah, no doubt.
If I'm going out for a treat like ice cream, I'm going straight for ice cream and what I want in it.
We got a lot of good frozen yogurt places though. And you know, for the kids, the most part, it's more of a treat for them and they enjoy it.
Like I worked at an ice cream distributor. Like I just, quit there and moved to this job. I worked at an ice cream distributor for like 3 years. So like, well, in Canada, we have a brand called Chapman's. It's like one of our top brands. Mm-hmm. And then we also have like Breyers Unilever, which I know you guys have too, but ours, it's a bit different here.
It's not as good as British chocolate. I can tell you that much right now.
Not as good as what?
British chocolate. I'm just talking shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm like, okay. Anyways, yeah. So we are the top distributor in like a good portion of Canada, and so like I would get free ice cream all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the time. I still have ice cream in my freezer.
Yeah, I get always stop at the store. I always get my Oreos or my strawberry shortcakes, or isn't that right, Woofy? Stuff like that. Yeah, or my vanilla orange cream pops.
Oh yeah, you guys have the strawberry shortcake still out there.
Oh yeah, strawberry shortcake, and then the chocolate ones that are like chocolate shortcake as well. Then we also have the Oreo cookie ones. Then we also have the cookies and cream ones.
Yeah, we have both of those.
Yeah. We got orange creamsicles.
Yeah,
you ever had those?
I love Yeah, we have orange creamsicle. It's big here.
Yeah. Best thing with an orange creamsicle, Wolfie, and you'll agree with me, is you go ahead and you chew off all the orange, and then you eat the cream in the middle.
Been a while.
With an occasional chomp just because you can't resist. It's like a Tootsie Roll Pop.
All I know, Bernie, is I want to go to that fucking
Gulf Central.
Yeah. Go get myself a fucking banana split.
Oh, that place I was just telling you about also has banana splits.
Yeah, but it's probably cheaper at the golf course thing.
It's close to the same.
I tell you about a 31 flavors that I beat up one time. In other words, one I demolished. When I first started working for a restaurant equipment auctioneer, that's what he did, was he bought places that were going out of business. Oh,
we lost Bernie.
Lost Bernie. But he bought places that were going out of business, and then we'd go in and gut them out, send them back to the warehouse. They'd clean all that stuff up and then auction it. You know, it was an auction house. So, anyways, we go into this 31 flavors, 5-man crew, just to gut it out. It was like a half-day job. You know, it's just a walk-in cooler and, you know, a few freezers and stuff. So, quick job, right?
Yeah.
Didn't take too long to get everything out till we got to the walk-in. My buddy goes up top. We pumps it down. He starts disconnecting all the electrical. I'm popping everything out for the cam locks on the walls because it comes apart like a card house. You take the compressor off the top. After it's disconnected, you remove the top panels. You know, they just come with these little Allen locks that lock them all into place. You pull those off, and then you pull the walls. They come down like carts. Okay? So we get the roof off. We get the walls off. We go to pull the floor because it's a freezer. Refrigerators or coolers don't have floors for a lot of them. They just have a tile base floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't need that extra insulated floor. Well, freezers do. We pull up the floor, bro. And it was a chain reaction. There's 5 of us in there, bro. We pull up the floor. I get the end of it. I pull it up. I'm the first to see and smell years of ice cream that seeped through every time that cooler broke down. Okay. And their product would melt and it seeped through the cracks of the panels. Okay. And the panels were like damn near stuck together. I had to take a hand truck on one side, and my buddy, who was like 200 pounds, had to jump up and down on the panel to break them loose, even after we cam locked, unlocked the cams. So I pull this floor up, dude, and there's that. Boom. I buy a Buick. It hits my other buddy, and he sees me throw up. Boom. He buys a Buick. It hits the other guy. He sees him throw up. He's smelling it. Boom. And chain reaction all the way up to Boss Man, my buddy's dad, who literally had just bought us all lunch, dude. Okay. I'm kind of weary about even going to anything that's not soft serve. You see what I'm saying? And especially nowadays, it's glycol system. So the way the system is, it doesn't, as long as your product area is kept clean, it's pretty sanitary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. So there you go. I've already taught that one, man.
Not a chance.
It was a barf fest. It's terrible.
Fucking nasty shit.
Dude.
I haven't seen really anything nasty in the ice cream business, but I could top that in the drop-in business.
In
I
what?
mean, in the drop-in business, in the women's center business.
Oh.
The stuff I've had to clean up. I don't really want to say it, but I've had to clean up some beautiful bathroom incidents.
Lady come out like a chimpanzee with stuff on her head go, what just happened? I tried to write my name and I couldn't get Josefina Jimenez Valdez Richards in.
Nice last name choice.
I know. I was Canadian.
Fucking guy, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, he's not wrong.
I couldn't throw a Spanish name at the very end. It had to be Canadian, damn it.
That's fucking funny.
At least it wasn't Weinstein.
fucking the hell happened here?
But if you guys were in Israel, it sure would have been.
Yeah. Fucking, I don't know, man.
I don't know either, man. How many people you got in here? It's because of me.
It says 2 on or 3 now. But I don't know. I just figured I'd give it a shot, see if anybody showed up.
Dude, do it again next time. Oh, come on. Shoot. I do got to get ready and go. It's already 8:30. I got to be in bed by 10 at the latest. So and I got to do my paperwork and stuff and finish. 20 minutes of this video I got to go through real quick. Make sure it's good. So I'm down to the minutes now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know when we are going to go live again, but we will be going live, and I might do another giveaway of some sort.
That's cool.
So
the only thing that sucks about giveaways is I never get nothing because I'm in Canada.
Well, if you pay for the shipping, and let's just see sometime how much shipping is. Send me your address so I can see how much it actually is to ship to you, because I have now shipped to England or Great Britain, and I'm probably going to be shipping that way again. So
yeah, I'll have to do that.
You never know.
Sometimes it's not too bad.
Yeah, and if it's a 3D print or something small like that, I don't think it would be like an arm and a leg, you know?
Yeah.
So unless it's high value priced, you know, then they want to tax you, from what I hear. So God knows I'm not going to send anything out that's expensive.
Like I've sent, I don't remember how much it cost me, but I've sent packages to the States when I used to YouTube a lot with my friends. I used to send them like, you know, Canadian treats and stuff like that. But and it wasn't like extreme, but
yeah, I have to send Woofy some Smarties.
Those aren't. I don't want to talk about those.
They are too Smarties, even though the Canadian Smartie came first, and I will fully admit that. Okay, I will fully admit the Canadian Smartie did come first. Nope, I refuse to admit that those are Smarties. I'm older. I'm older than Woofy too, so Neener.
You the lying fuck. I'm a year older than you, bro.
Oh yeah, see, Woofy's wrong because he's older.
Yeah, don't trust his math. I cross-border shop sometimes because we're like close to North Dakota, so we go to Grand Forks. And when the first time I went and I seen like those called Smarties, I was like, what is wrong? Those are not even close to our Smarties.
Yeah, we call those rockets here.
Night Dart. Thank you for having me.
And even Luch said those are fucking rockets, not Smarties.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did on a live. He did so.
Oh, you know what, dude? I'm gonna tear you. You better be there the next live, dude. Because if he did, I'll tear him one. If not, I'll have him tear you one. He's either gonna deny or admit, one or the other. I know he's probably not even watching right now. Even if he saw the live, he's off on the road right now, off on his travels. Did I show you the picture he sent me?
I want you to show it again. I really need Bernie to see it. It's fucking hilarious.
Mom, yes, I can probably make a shirt that says that.
Hold on, it's going to take me a minute to find it.
That's fucking funny. Can you see it, Bernie?
Yeah, I can. It looks like a big dick.
Yeah. He said, he says, pulled over. He says, I'm driving down the road. Had to pull over because I was driving down the road thinking of you, and I had to pull over all of a sudden. And it sent me that picture. Come on, boy.
That guy fucking kills me.
Dude, it's never gonna change, dude.
I hope not.
If it was going to change, it would have changed 20 years ago. Shoot, 25 years ago. You know, we've known each other since I was 15. So
yeah, the Luch ain't going anywhere.
35, 37 years, dude. I've known him way longer.
Shit, you are old.
Yeah. I'm 52.
That's not bad, actually.
And I turned.
My wife just turned 41. My wife just turned 41.
Well, look at you.
And you can't have her. And you can't have her.
I just turned 38.
This is my beautiful wife. I'll show you before I leave.
But everybody guesses me at like early 20s.
That's my wife.
Oh yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah. She's very beautiful. It's an older picture. That's when she was pregnant with me. That's like a 10-year-old picture, 11-year-old picture.
If you don't mind me asking, is she what's her like culture, her nationality, or
She's Latina.
Yeah.
And she's actually Indio.
I was gonna say she looks indigenous.
Yeah,
like,
she's
like my people.
She's Mexican, Indian, Mexican, Indian.
Yeah.
And also Irish.
I could see that.
So yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah. So she's Indian, Mexican, Irish.
That's some fine skin, but also some, wild.
I don't mess with her. Yeah. It's all good. I wear the pants. She sews them. It's understood. It's fair. Yep. My domain's right here. That's it. And it's not really mine. I just kind of occupy it. I'm good with that. I am proud to have her on my arm at all times. I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of
that's
well,
so
it's factual. It's 10 more years to get to trade her in. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Man, I wish she just came in to do laundry when you said that.
Oh, she would laugh. We joke about stuff like that. I joke about stuff like that.
That's how Jay and I are too.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I've been with my spouse for 17 years.
That's what we're going on. We've been married going on 18 or 19 this year. Yeah.
We've actually
next month.
We never got married or engaged or anything. I'm not really I don't know. Weddings are cool and all, but they're quite, they can be pricey and it's kind of stressful and it's just not really my thing.
I fell in love with her. She actually asked me out. We worked together, or actually she worked for the company that I started out working for doing the restaurant demolition, and she was learning design and stuff like that. And I used to do demo for him when I went on my own after I stopped working for him. And then she started working for the company, and she actually asked me out. And we went out. And I after we went out, after that, I fell in love with her. And we got married within a year and a month, I think. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. I wouldn't let her go. We'd get married.
Oh yeah. We're Jay and I are endgame. I'm just not really into the whole marriage thing, actually. But I had to have it. But we're considered still close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we both wanted that, and it was, that's the way it was. It was kind of funny because I needed her to straighten up my life. That's for sure. And I ain't got a lot of kicking on that one.
I love great love stories. I met Jay when we were teenagers, and we were best friends for 3 years before I got over my attitude of being morally correct, because I was 18 and he was 16 when we met.
Oh, I was a wreck when we first got to even know each other. And I just used to BS with her and talk to her all the time. I was
still a wreck.
Yeah, that was 4 years, 3 years after I lost my parents. I lost my mother around 9/11, and then my dad a year after. He did basically. I still to this day insist that he died of a broken heart.
Oh, look, and she was brought to you right when you needed it. Look.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, and the gnarly thing was, Liz, like I even held on to my father's ashes. I wouldn't do holidays, wouldn't do none of that stuff for the first year, almost 2 years. We were even together until after we got married. I was nar like that. Yep.
Squirrel,
No.
how's it going, man?
Look at my boy. How you feeling, homeboy? Well, you got to talk. Hey, you know what? All I got to say to you is, ooh.
It's got a dent in it, bro.
Huh?
It's got a dent in it.
Yeah, I know. I'm twisting it.
Do you remember when Jay had one like that?
Yeah.
And he made me braid it for 365 days straight.
So the way to get it to grow is to either braid it or rubber band it after a certain length and start rubber banding it so it'll start growing. And mine, it's slowly here. See, this is the other there. Wait. How's that, squirrel?
I'm not kidding you. My spouse, he grew that part out and he asked me, he would come to me every day right before work with a little rubber tie and get me to braid it for 365 days straight.
Yeah. Diet pink, bro? Hell no, nah, even though that is the new blue. Absolutely not.
I have pink dye, but you're far.
Oh, my wife's got pink, purple, blue, green. That's what color. She likes doing just the accent. She doesn't like doing her hair all one color.
So highlights, pretty much?
Yeah. Like bro style.
I do like the ends all the time. Mine, like, well,
Yeah.
not just like halfway through.
I like when she does the greenish blue or the red just on the tips, or the red or like the purplish red.
Oh, guys really like red, hey?
No, not a whole lot, just a little tiny bit, and not dark. I mean, not like real reddish, like where it blends in, and it's cartoonish to me, and I think that's cool as hell.
I know what you're saying. I know what you mean by cartoonish. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrel, my brother, would you like a link?
Hey, come up for a minute. I'm gonna leave in a minute, anyways.
I gotta leave right away too.
But you know, he's not been doing well, bro. So.
Oh. Nobody tells me nothing.
I'm glad he's up and about.
Or you don't listen, one of the two.
No.
Well, I ain't saying too much. It's not my place. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, but I got to get one of the four-wheelers out of here. Probably going to go get something else. Drop one off. Go get something else. Do some more video. I think I'm only supposed to take one back, but I'm okay with taking both back. Kind of. I want to make my storage smaller. I got a 10 by 30, and I really want a 10 by 10 or a 10 by 15. Yeah. Dude, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Storage unit is not cheap, bro.
Have you gotten your daughter out again?
Huh?
Did you get your daughter out again?
We didn't get to this weekend, no. Your grandma had to have surgery on Friday, so it was kind of like a...
Oh,
there you
that
go.
Sucks, bro.
There you go.
Yeah. The Rona sucks.
I'm glad you're okay, man.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when I went through the whole household. We had somebody that was near my wife at her work actually tested positive. So she went in today and got her booster anyways. And
yeah, I got all my shots and the booster too.
Yeah. I have scheduled for my booster next Friday. I didn't want to do it on a weekday when I got to work.
When you say, sorry. I was gonna ask, when you say booster, like what, which one? Like the third or the fourth?
This will be my third or fourth. I'm not too sure. Could be my fourth. I think it's my third though, and it's my wife's third. But I think I got mine sooner than her, so it could be my fourth. Yeah, I'm out and about and around too many people to,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all 3 too, but it wasn't like a requirement because
No, it's not a requirement here either.
No.
At all. The first one was the booster was recommended, but for everybody across the United States, where you want to work, you're gonna get the shot. You know what I mean? But I did before it was they even started making it all mandatory and crazy.
Me too.
I just said, it is what it is, and I got kids. I can't. It's not even up for discussion. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Number one, I got it well before it was pushed because it's nobody's business really. I'll do what I want, and really I got it because like my grandma, Twister's mom, was getting like sick, and I knew I won't be allowed in the hospitals to see her without it, and that's like my number one reason. And even if I was like, well, if I die from it, like everybody thinks I'm going to in 5 years, it was worth it because I got to feed her some of her last meals, like I really didn't care how people felt. I went and got them done. And then I work in the women's center. So I was like, well, I mean, see, it was meant to be.
Well, it was required on job sites too. They started requiring it on job sites over because of union, before they started getting all completely crazy. And also too, I had a friend, there's a lot of people that he knew that got sick from it or he lost. And I've known of a lot of people, not personally, that have, gotten sick and gotten bad from that. And I'm good.
Yeah. One of my first YouTube friends that like I got really close with, he was my age and he got it and he passed. And that was real hard,
Yep. But how about them Dodgers?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to get the shots, but then Dar said she was going to, and then brought up the fact that we got a grandkid, and we don't want to get her sick, and we got Jesse's girlfriend's daughter that comes here all the time, so we didn't want to get her sick. Now that Kaysen is now here, I'm totally happy that we got all 3 shots.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, Grandma went and got it, so he was like, she went and got it. We'll go get it. Dude, I do have to get, man. It's already almost 9 o'clock. I got an hour. So
go do your invoices.
Yeah. I still got to make sure this video is good, too. So, all right, guys.
Take it easy, my brother.
Later, squirrel. Bye, Wolfie. Bye, Bernie.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Dar.
My brother's losing his mind.
He's funny. I really like him.
Yep.
I am here. I'm just like also trying to complete some challenges on my game.
What game?
Diablo 3. I'm just trying to get some bounties, level up my individual character.
I just wish I could play those kind of games. Can't play any fucking games anymore, really.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. I am a badass barbarian. Yeah.
Man, I feel like crap today. All of a sudden.
Not me. I pulled a groin muscle though playing ball, and that sucked.
Yeah.
Considering I have a tournament this weekend.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, story of my life.
I still want to go back out to White Shell.
They're flooded anyways, last I knew, right?
Oh, really?
They got really bad flooding like a couple weeks ago. I don't know how Brereton was, but like, Batula was out, I think, and some other resorts, like right underwater. It's been a bad, rough couple of years for Winnipeg. If it wasn't a pandemic, now we're dealing with all the snow and then some of the.
Yeah.
You're a little delayed there.
Yeah, just a little bit there, Dar. Mm-hmm.
And then we have like the craziest amount of snow ever. And then we have the craziest like flood issues.
Yeah. I know our river's still fucking way up there.
Plus we have like an insane like homicide rate right now. Winnipeg's just getting like shit kicked.
Yeah. That's why I want to win the lottery and move out of this fucking city.
Oh, they're all bad now. But Winnipeg, the police did a report like a couple weeks ago, and the amount of like stabbing calls, like calls related to stabbing, it worked out to be like 6 a day in the year so far.
Holy
like
fuck.
on an average. Like obviously some days there wasn't any, and some days there was like probably like 12 calls, but it averaged out to like 6 a day. It's hard on Jay because of where I work. But
Well, I guess.
yeah.
Our area is getting shittier too now, so.
You want to hear something funny? Jay has now 3 times since we've lived here has left the garage door open when we left for like 2 hours plus, like 2 hours minimum, and we weren't home, and nothing has been stolen.
That's awesome.
What a trip, eh?
Oh yeah, if we did that, fucking shit would be gone almost immediately.
I was like, and we live in the hood, man. How crazy is that?
Because most of the crazies are starting to move into Transcona and Elmwood.
Yeah, it was so funny. I looked at him though, because it's not like Jay, right? And I can't believe we did it like 3 times now. I was just like, well, guess I have to constantly remind you.
Yeah, there's been times where me and your mom, she's like, "Did the garage? Do you know if the garage closed?" I'm like, "Ah, fuck, I haven't a clue." And we're like already halfway down the back lane. She's like, "Gotta go around." So we go around and we peek through the houses that we can see our garage.
Yeah.
On the next street, we peek through.
That's smart.
Yeah, instead of driving all the way back around. Like, fuck, thank God it closed, because fucking I don't want to go all the way back there. And our garage is so picky on fucking how close you got to be to the garage before you hit the clicker.
Yeah, our old garage is like that. This one's actually, I don't know. I actually haven't used it.
You got a big garage anyway.
I don't really have a use for it. It's gonna be Jay's thing. I have an arts and craft room, so I'm good.
Yeah, now we just got to get your laptop up and running smoothly.
No, I just gotta get a new one. That's just like a purchase for next year, I think. We're still like just slowly getting back on our feet. Like slowly but surely, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Why don't you just piece together a computer? That way you can buy like a part. If you're not too worried about it, you can.
100% I've been thinking about that, but what I like about the laptop is like it's travel, right? But yes, I 100% have been thinking about that.
How's it going, Steve? Steve Unknown is my buddy. We like to piss his wife off when I go into her chats.
You have friends?
Hey?
You have friends?
Oh, yeah. I got my brothers on here, and the few that I call brother on here. Not doing too bad. But yeah, like fucking first time me and Steve talked, it's like his wife's like, "You guys not allowed to be friends. Stop talking." So the whole rest of the night we're just fucking yapping to each other. It's funny. Then he's like, I'm in the basement or I'm locked in the closet. I need help to get out.
Was there another live on tonight? Is that's why it's quiet in your?
Yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 people that went live.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his wife might be still alive. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the yawns. But I played hard today.
Oh, see, I was right. She's still streaming. So there's a lot of people over there, I'm sure. He says he'll be in the basement for a week if she catches him being in here. Hey, sis.
You mean like in somebody else's live?
No, his wife is live right now. His wife is Twisted Art Lady.
Oh yeah, I've seen her in some lives.
How's it going, Lisa? You want to come up for a few before you go to bed for the night?
I can't see the chat because I'm playing the game. Lisa's here?
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa.
Fucking, I heard this dog. It sounded like it was crying like for fucking 20 minutes earlier today. And it turns out our next door neighbor's dog was outside for like that amount of time.
Well, according to the new law, in July 1st, you're not allowed to leave your dog outside unattended, if I understand correctly.
Good.
Yeah. Can't leave them unattended in certain temperatures. Can't run them with your bike in certain temperatures. Like, there's just a lot of rules they are changing for pet owners.
It's about time. All right, Steve, have yourself a good one, man. I won't rat you out. Don't worry. Yeah, I actually dreamt about going to the golf course last night. Fucking hilarious.
I suck at golf. I went once. I sucked. Look at all these new items I got.
Holy crap, sis. That sucks. She said she's already in bed.
Oh, yeah. I tune in all the time for when I'm laying in bed. I understand that. I don't know if I want to change that.
I seen a really cute dog on Kijiji. It was for free, but it didn't have any shots and stuff like that. And it was like down Selkirk Avenue. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna think twice about that dog.
Selkirk is like the worst street.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just like, crap. If it would have been a better area, I might have actually thought about it. Because I know even though your mom says she doesn't want another dog, you know?
A lot of work and a lot of money, man.
Yeah. Fucking. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Chi-Chi almost acts like one of those dogs that let you know, like a service dog, let you know you're going to have a seizure.
They acclimate to your nature.
Because he just clings to me when I start feeling like I'm going to have a seizure. And then I go lie down and he sits pretty much right beside me.
Yeah, that's just part of living with you and living with the situation.
And the little fucker, every time we have pizza in the house, she runs off with a piece of my crust now. Not nearly as bad as when he was eating it while it was still in my fucking hand and I was eating it.
I want to foster dogs soon.
I think that would make Emma happy.
Well, I just want like Jay's still having a hard time adjusting to the sleep schedule. So I want that done, and then I have Ball, right, and it's hard to bring a new dog in when we have Ball.
Yeah.
I don't know how Donna's gonna do with the dog. Is the other thing.
Oh, true enough.
And I have a tripod who's freshly a tripod, right? So
yeah,
I want her to be a little more stable as a tripod before I bring a.
Yeah, she should, it shouldn't take her much longer to get fucking fully used to her leg missing before she's clipping around that house.
She's pretty good now, but I want her to be able to deal with like. It's different when you have a stray dog that comes from up north and is chasing you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm kind of like to a point where as soon as we come in the house, Chi-Chi goes crazy. Because it's almost like he has abandonment issues now or something. The older he's getting, the more he wants us to stick beside him, pretty much. Unless he's sleeping. And I would consider another cat, but fucking he wanted to eat the last cat we brought in the house. So I have no idea if he'd be willing to fucking have another cat in the house.
I really wanted a rat, but Jay told me no.
Rats are awesome pets. I remember when Jimmy had one years ago when he was a kid. That thing was awesome. He would you let him out and he would rub up on you like it was a cat. Fucking hilarious.
Lana, you're crazy. You're crazy. I know, I seen. Hopping around with a toy in your mouth, meowing at the same time. You nuts?
What's Emma doing?
She's snoozing. We had to be away, and that stresses her out, right? Because we played softball, and then when we get home, it's like, oh my God, you guys are home. Excitement, and then she's tired.
Have a good one, Squirrel. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, fucking Chi-Chi's so weird. Like, we have that, we put that cabinet in the bedroom now. They used to be in the kitchen.
The pantry?
Yeah, it's in our bedroom now. And he sleeps up top all the damn time. And he used to jump all the way up there onto the fucking floor. So I looked at him one night and I'm like, dude, are you fucking cracked or something? I'm like, there's a bed right there. Nice, comfortable landing. What the fuck are you thinking? And then all of a sudden he started jumping on the bed all the time. Fucking hilarious. I guess there's not too many people around on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm going to have to head out right away, Brent. I've been on longer than I said I was going to be.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing since nobody's showing, not a lot of people are showing up, I'm just end it shortly. So,
Well,
and if I get super bored later, I'll just crank up another one.
I was gonna say boot another one up.
Yeah. Crank it up. Well, since it's already in bed, I'll say I love you and have a good sleep. And
yeah.
I'm going to message Mark and give him a hard time when he gets off work. So, since you won't be awake to slap the shit out of him, I guess I'll just have to give him a hard time. I enjoy getting him smacked. It's hilarious.
Lisa would be sad if she missed you getting punched like 3 times and nipple twisted.
Oh, fucking one night, we were on Facebook and me, Mark, and Lisa were talking, and I started getting lippy with Lisa, and we had a video call going, and I got Mark smacked a few times, and it was awesome because I wasn't getting smacked at all. Then all of a sudden, fucking, your mom comes over here and she's like, just slapping the shit out of me. I have to keep things fair. What the fuck, man? I'm like, no, I'm working on him. I'm working on him getting all the slaps. Can't just sit there and get none. That's just bullshit.
Well, that's exactly why you got slapped.
But if you go through some of her old videos that are like maybe 3 or 4 months back, you'll see something that a move that she puts on him, and I call it the spider monkey. It's fucking hilarious. But she actually did it to him when she was sitting on top of their car. Fucking blew me away. But she's on when she sits, she'll sit on when he's on the couch. She'll sit on the top of the couch, wrap her legs around him, and fucking just start slapping the shit out of him. The only time I feel bad for him is when she fucking karate chops him right in the throat. Fucking terrible. My favorite time is when he gets spider monkeyed. She hasn't done it in a long time, so sooner or later she's gonna have to giddy up and do at least one. I need to see that at least a bunch more times before I get too old to think it's hilarious.
What's mom doing? Is she even watching your live? Just your live.
Well, she'll pop in here and there. She usually lurks, unless there's somebody she wants to say hi to. But she watches a whole bunch of different shows at the same time. She just has them at different levels of volume. I don't know how the fuck she does it, man. Like, she's impressive. I listen to one, that's all I'm fucking listening to.
Oh yeah, I know that what she's doing.
Fucking hate it when she does that. It's like, how the fuck are you listening to all these fucking shows at the same time? Like, some days it's almost impossible to watch one show and listen to everything. But she catches all these fucking conversations. It's like, fucking, that's impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be digging my desk out of the garage in the hopefully next few days. I'm going to fucking get rid of this thing.
So, like, never?
Take it across the street and never fucking bother with it again. I hate this fucking thing. I used to like it, but I need a bigger desk so that I can put my computer up high. So it's not sitting close to the floor all the time. Especially when the vents are like all on the floor.
You know what I forgot to share with you guys yesterday?
What?
I had chocolate peanut butter Oreos.
You bitch.
Yeah. I meant to give you guys some. But now they're almost all gone because we're, snacky people in this house.
Yeah, well, you better fucking put those away somewhere.
There's like 3 left, man. Jay's going to eat them as soon as he gets home in the morning. I know it.
Fuck's sakes. No, there's on your bucket list. You got to buy some more.
Oh, oh yeah. I definitely pulled a green area. That sucks. Ugh, that hurt. Just to lift my leg up onto the couch.
Man, no shit. I've had those before. They fucking suck bad.
Well, that's because Chris hit a big hit and Jay had me go from first, trying to make me go home, but I was like, no way, I'm stopping at 3, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy talk.
I used to get a lot of groin pulls when I played hockey. That fucking sucked because you still had like fucking like 2 periods or even just 1 period left to play. And you don't want to stop playing because fucking you don't want your team to lose.
Well, yeah, I'd have to take a pretty good injury for me to not play. What are you looking at me for? Emma.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'll try again. Maybe I'll try again in a couple hours. So thank you for coming up.
Yeah, no problem.
My brother Dorito, thanks, man. Always appreciate you coming up. Make shit interesting. Thanks to everybody who came out tonight. Well, the 5 or 6 people that came out. I appreciate it. All right, Bernie, I'm going to shut her down.
Okay, I'm going to hit leave. I'm out.
All right,
Bye.
I'll talk to you later. Later, all.